I don't remember any of my voices.
Me neither. It's only been a month. For district court.
Huh?
You were Will Powers, were you? Or was it?
Yeah, I was. Mr. Wright?
Yes?
Why do you look so unhappy?
No, oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked?
We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial.
This isn't going to be easy. District Court number 4. It's edgy.
Edgy boy.
Okay, were you Edgeworth?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do judge.
Yeah.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer.
The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
Or that director.
That was me.
Oh no.
I'm so excited. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude could you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make Steel Samurai, noob, Raffle. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
Let me try to get him a little more nasally.
Uh-huh.
I was at the studios around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Getting chat.
I'm gonna go turn up my fan, but
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
not gonna repeat the lines, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Alright. Was at the studios from around 9 that morning. I was catching 9 through Took a lot more time. 9 in the morning to 2:30.
Voice acting makes me sweaty.
Heck yeah. Oh wait. Okay. Chat is not up on my phone. Why is it not? Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, I hear that everyone ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting. Let's press here. Thanks. So, in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah. No steak, at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah?
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
What did he do? He didn't eat. Yeah, he didn't eat, right? He did eat, I think. Mr.
Yeah, because
Vanilla.
there was there were plates at the trailer.
We have to remember evidence.
What do you want? Sweats.
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
Good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. That's the worst face.
The worst. A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. Oh, I'd suspected as much.
Rude. No body shaming, Phoenix.
Yeah, so when
He's a
exactly
big boy.
did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Drool.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one bit more. Meeting until around, I guess. What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this! The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. So, nobody left the table during the whole meeting? So, press on this one again?
I think it was no one left their table during the meeting.
Oh, okay,
You press
so
on that.
we
I don't know.
went through
I don't
this.
know. This seems to be working.
So, in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Oh, we already
Oh,
did
no,
this
yeah,
one.
we did go. Hang on.
But if no one
It's a
got up
contradiction.
during the meeting, then how did you guys have a break?
Okay, yeah, we went through this. 2 plates. Lunch. I was embarrassed, but I did eat tea steak. Okay, okay. Okay. Was it this one before? Or oh, well, let's press here anyway. I think this is a good one. You didn't take a single break? Oh, yeah, it is the one. Okay.
Well, yeah, not a one, Switz.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If
Stop
only
body shaming.
Yeah, I
Some
was
people are just sweaty.
You're taking that one personally. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Bullying is encouraged in the law. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during the break?
Oops. Horrible.
Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. His smug face.
What's he
Uh-oh. Edward is laughing.
Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, Ravel. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 on base 12. Well, I don't get. Oh. 1, 3. Anyway. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Lol.
15 divided by 10 times 12? No, that wasn't right.
Bro,
Oh,
I
whatever.
have no idea.
Never mind.
It's a nerd joke or something, I guess.
Yeah, I've definitely heard, like, base 12 is superior memes. Whatever. Not enough time for... Okay, yeah.
Bro, that was my...
Yeah, I know you said it, but I had to reread it. I'm sorry.
That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams.
Like a steak.
Like a stick.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Yeah, 15 minutes. Let's... I think this one? Let's see. Why is that? Well, okay, yeah. I have to say, you look like a guy who, come on, Phoenix, who gets through his meat pretty fast.
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Lol. Well, Phoenix?
That testimony was too short to wring anything useful out of. Any kind of useful information out of.
All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time.
Oh, great. Is that all? Okay, let's try this then. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate.
D. Vasquez, the producer.
To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
Okay. Did we do that one? Yeah, we did. Did that one. I guess... Let's try it. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30, perfect timing. That's the time of death.
For murder.
So he could have gone into Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Is there a contradiction? Let me look at the evidence that we have. Okay, attorney badge. Time of death, 2:30. Dragged one leg. Global Studios, murder weapon, ended with the duct tape. Sleeping pills. Blocked path. Let's see. Crime. Victory. Okay. Okay, go back. How do I go back? Not enough time for someone to commit murder. Well, oh, we already went through this. Yeah. Prove that he went to Studio 1 in that time. He had a van, right? I think. Let's see. What were you doing for those 15? I think we went through this already. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
We went through this. Okay. 2 plates, D. Vasquez. Is there some way to point out that he had a van? Let's see. What is this? Alright. Back. Alright, what do I try this again? Why is that? Yeah, okay.
How would we we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Nothing. You hot.
Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
Do you claim someone from Studio 1? Someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I claim it and I claim it loud.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright.
What's your point, Edgeworth?
You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record.
The court record? I've definitely been keeping up with that.
Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 o'clock the path between the studios was blocked? Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path.
Ouch. Well, you're right.
What? No, we've only looked over it a dozen times. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked.
Smack.
The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
Don't misgender the monkey.
No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you will lose this round. What? Damn. I didn't get a chance to respond with anything.
Damn. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand.
No, what? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the Studio 2 on that day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. A what?
Smack. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Man, Edgeworth, the suspense.
Order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Yeah, I love recess.
My favorite period. Okay, lobby. Hot stare. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you're giving up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
Head tilt.
Hi. You. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it.
Within the courtroom. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
Rude. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
Don't bully the kid. However, we have no choice. We must bully this child. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand.
So tiny!
V-small.
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on?
Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
What the heck is a donut crate? How many donuts do they go through?
In a courthouse, too. Like, what?
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
What? Just because they're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Yeah, what were you saying about, what was it? Aggressive questioning?
Witness, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at Global Studios in the day of the, incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with a beard over there?
Just... Mr. Edgeworth will be fine.
It's auto. It's going on its own. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make note of it in the court record.
Cody's camera has been added. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I don't know if a kid would understand the word testify.
Incident? Like accident?
Yeah, no, to testify.
Like when I go pee-pee?
Oh my god.
I'm a child. I know how to think like a child.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai.
Oh.
Ooh, it totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been time for the shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
If you had your camera with you, huh? Very
Where
well.
was it?
The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
Hmm.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah, let's go. Boy with a top knot? Is that what it's called? Hey, buddy. If you had your camera. What do you mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home?
Phoenix. Remember, he's a child.
The utter look of condensation.
Condensation?
What's the word?
Condescension.
Condescension, yes, okay.
Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say. Present. Camera. Objection! Cody, what you said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
That's a new face.
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Was I putting on the pressure too much? What is this digital camera contraption you were talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor.
Wow, Phoenix.
It's kind of a new sort of camera? How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Aw, he cried.
Mr. Wright,
No bullying.
how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
Pretty much just no bullying. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody,
Bro.
calling him out.
What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
On a box. His backpack had little ears. So, you did have a camera. Did you use this camera?
Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Witness testimony.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Big small. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Cheeky boy. Yes, he had his camera, couldn't take his eyes off. Let's press him here. Or, no, back. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, okay. I guess... Were you really? So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kind of don't remember.
Angie.
I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, that's because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
Sent him to the Shadow Realm. How exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
Pops, wait, how old is Phoenix?
I think he's like 23.
I don't want to bully child, but I think I have to bully child.
Don't
Cody?
bully child. What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah. So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection! You know as well as I do he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
He's just a child.
Order, order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something that's so vital? Well, that's the thing.
Phoenix! I believe you're on the right track with this. Think. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have assertion that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Show evidence? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? It's cause of his camera. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera. The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Listen. Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. And not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you wouldn't have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense requests that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid.
Oh, he cried.
Poor baby. No photo.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
Very definitive.
Yep.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. What? Did you say yes? But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Okay. Steel Samurai had just escaped. I don't. That doesn't sound right. So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely. Hold up camera to take a picture. Lens open in time. When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai.
Alright, let's see. That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Bully a child.
Bully a child.
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How do you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
He's just like Santa.
Wow.
This feels great.
Bullying a child feels great, Phoenix.
It's fun.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Oops.
I will murder you.
Don't. No, I'm sorry. You erased them.
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
Yeah, you're right. Steel Samurai has just escaped. Okay, so he won, so he took a picture.
But I didn't actually win.
Yeah, so this is proof that he takes pictures every time, right?
But only the victories.
Yeah, so I think that's what we present. Maybe? Probably? Objection! Cody!
Yeah.
Why?
Stop bullying me!
Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. I feel like, Phoenix, you have to give this kid, like, some ice cream after this. 'Cause
Huh? Oh, right.
what was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! And got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle that Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find it odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. I've been looking at too many Among Us memes. It's Among and Among Us. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way.
I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, just say me. Just say it.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually Vague.
What do they do? I don't know.
Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right.
What am I thinking?
Tell them, Phoenix.
Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the
sorry.
truth is.
I will murder you.
The sleep deprivation isn't helping with my tendency to just want to read whatever's on screen. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he had took?
No win.
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone ever.
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
He's just a child.
Order, I will have order. Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
It's a big face.
He's a baby.
Order, order, order.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Are you bullying a child?
The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error? What's this all about?
If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order, order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Mrs. Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was a piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
Exclamation. What?
Show us, quick.
No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now.
Here, this is it.
Proof that bullying works.
Is.
Yes. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
Oh,
Mia,
what?
Just tell me.
Your
just tell
Honor,
me.
may I see that photo once more, please? Yeah, Maya might be a pretty good lawyer if I mean, Mia could probably be on the stand herself, huh? Certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. That's a 2 and not a 1.
Find the inconsistency in the photo. Dora the Explorer. Take that. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Smack. Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. I think that's the important part, probably. The path to the trailer was blocked. So have we heard. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to studio before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed the murder. Smack. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Smack. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Mrs. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Mrs. Olddyke, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! There's a helicopter outside my place.
Nice. Oh, I skipped that.
It's okay. I was just waiting for the helicopter to pass. Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
Let me look. I mean, probably the sleeping pills? Yeah, that seems proofy. I have proof.
You do?
You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Sleeping pills. Come on, let me use them. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table at the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
I love that it just says sleeping pills.
It's very important.
No ingredients or anything.
I think you would totally leave, like, on a table. Especially if you're about to commit murder.
Right, exactly.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle, probably. An idea. Very well, let's hear it.
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on the bottle. Oh, my brain right now.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh.
You better be. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle, give it to judge. I messaged earlier to like stream because I was like, I'm so tired. It might be super funny if I stream right now. But then, you know.
Whenever we reach like a saving point, I think we should stop.
Yeah. Okay.
So we don't like.
I think we're almost
dissolve your brain even further.
We're at the end of this, right? I think, or Vasquez has.
I don't know.
Vasquez has to come up on the stand, but I feel like that can't take too long.
Spoilers.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see.
Oops. I've been skipping stuff, haven't I? Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Mrs. Aldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of this crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer didn't have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
Yeah, there's probably a save point.
That's
coming
a lot
up.
of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. October 19th, in the lobby. Phew! That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Well, maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too. Bro. Dad! Of course we're kidding. Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr.
Bro,
Powers,
we did.
we have to go make the final investigation. But I promise you, we will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Okay. Let's save.
Okay.